Okay, please let me share this with all of us before I forget. Unless there is someone walking around with a heart in a cooler, it is not urgent. Let me say it again. Unless there is someone walking around with a heart in a cooler, it is not urgent. That text message can wait. That phone call can wait. That email can wait, especially when we know we are not okay and we need to take care of ourselves first. It can wait. And the reason why I'm sharing this funny but not so funny is I was with my team earlier and we're kind of talking about the concept of prioritization. How do you determine what's urgent and what's not? I love analogies. And so for me, that is the analogy that I shared with him. And I said, look, there is no one walking around here with a heart in a cooler. And unless there is a heart in that cooler, it is not urgent. Look, I'm not saying that we don't take care of things that are urgent. But I think oftentimes if we take a step back, we will realize that a lot of things are not urgent. And if we treat every single thing as urgent, then nothing is urgent. And credit to one of my old bosses. I remember this is like years ago, earlier on in my career. I think I had like a family emergency come up, and so I communicated. I said, look, this is why I'm taking some time off, and I'm usually pretty good at just share it and just move on. And I still remember till this day when she stopped for a second and said, thank you for sharing this. And I always want you to remember, there is no one walking around here with a heart in a cooler. Not that what we do or the job that we did then wasn't important. Sometimes the heart in the cooler may be the thing that we need to take care of first, because if we don't do that, then we can't show up for other people, then we cannot give our best selves to other things. And I think it is something that we all need to remind ourselves about. Look, I still remind myself about it today because not everything can be urgent. And so hopefully this can be a reminder for you as well that everything cannot be urgent. If someone with their heart in the cooler, that situation may be for other people, then absolutely, how about it? Treat it as urgent. Oftentimes, the heart in the cooler may be what's urgent for you. And if you take a closer look at that analogy, right? Like, let's say if you work in a hospital and there's a transplant that needs to happen, that is oftentimes when you may see a heart in a cooler. In that situation in these hospitals, that is the most urgent thing. Everything else takes second place. And I think sometimes we need to remind ourselves that some things need to take second place so we can actually take care of the thing that is in first place, that is urgent, so we can actually give our best self to everything else. Sometimes that thing, that heart in the cooler, is us. The heart in the cooler is our needs. Maybe taking care of your family, maybe taking care of yourself. Something that is for you, that may be the most urgent thing that you need to take care of first so that you can take care of other things. So again, that is where my brain took me today. I want to share this before I forget because I just came back, and again, it is a reminder to myself, and hopefully this will be a reminder to you as well. As always, be human. Don't forget to be kind. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. If you don't remember anything at all, please always remember, oftentimes there is no one walking around with a heart in a cooler. And unless there is a heart in the cooler, it is not urgent. It can't wait. And sometimes the heart in the cooler is something that is urgent for you, and you need to take care of that first so that you can give your best self to everything else. So thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys have a good day, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.